On the 26th of February, people woke up to their Instagram apps showing them reel after reel of the most graphic and heinous content ever seen. It was like going into Live Leak at the height of its heyday, with gore and shock content flooding the site, even if sensitivity controls were turned up to maximum. It was clips of people getting hurt and horny, and for an app that usually has a basic eye on moderating not safe for work content, it confused the hell out of regular people. Due to the fact that Meta has been pushing toward an even greater emphasis on short-form content since TikTok might actually be banned, the error may have come from them messing with their algorithm. Not to mention that Mark Zuckerberg also announced he'd be eventually winding back the moderation policies that they've had in for years, so perhaps this was a result of those efforts. After all, it's well known that clips that elicit an outraged response, whether that be political, sexual, violent, or disturbing, are more likely to provoke a comment even if a viewer doesn't necessarily want to view a certain clip. This is how algorithms ran for a long time, boosting content that got the most views and comments, even if the content wasn't exactly nice. Algorithms have mostly been tweaked since the late 2010s to not be exactly like this, but the output often remains similar. However, is it possible that someone who expected to come to Instagram for sweet puppy content and silly videos, and might have a trauma that means they absolutely should not be exposed to triggering content, has now been blasted in the face by humanity's most horrific atrocities? If so, could Meta get in trouble for this error if it turns out that they were simply scaling back moderation policies and this was briefly the end result? It's all very interesting to think about, and could mark a peek into the future of Instagram, as perhaps if Zuck wants to make it more like Twitter, it could get to the stage that the website functions in the same way, and you never know when you're going to get blasted in the face with a million bots promoting fan sites or hardcore gore. As such, for a short time, Instagram was almost like going back to the internet, where unfiltered internet access would lead you to cartel clips, and perhaps kids in 2025 got a taste of what kids from earlier years experienced. In short, the Instagram incident that led to the mass spread of hardcore not safe for work content was brief yet ultimately powerful, as it incited a terrible confusion on behalf of the internet and caused Meta to issue an official statement about fixing the error. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe!